Today we're going to be reviewing and testing out this Black+Decker crisp and bake toaster oven. This thing can air fry, broil, bake, and even just toast bread like your normal toaster. So the reason this is really cool is because it can actually replace multiple appliances all with just one small unit. The air fry mode actually has a fan inside of here that makes it operate just like a normal air fryer. So this thing's really cool. I've already used it once, but in this video, we're gonna go ahead and do a test. We're gonna toast some bread down there and see just how fast it could burn the bread. And just a heads up, it's pretty fast. I've already done a little bit of testing with this on my own, and I'm already really impressed. With that being said though, I'm gonna go ahead and change the camera angle up a bit so that you guys could see all of the features this Black+Decker toaster oven has to offer. All right, so here's that closer look. Sorry about the glare. I'll just go ahead and push this down. But I wanted to show you guys how the inside works first. We have a bunch of crumb trays that I really like. It just makes the cleaning process much more simple. So that's the main crumb tray on the bottom, or grease pan. And then we have this tray right here as well. And this one just slides in the actual metal tray that you set the food on. It's just a little hard to take out with one hand. So that's what that looks like. It's pretty easy to clean. And then we have a basket here for the air frying mode if you guys want to put some fries in here and not have them falling through that little tray. All of these trays seem really sturdy, and then you guys can easily remove this one for cleaning. And there's little grooves right here that this slides into, and that's how it stays right there. So let's go ahead and turn this thing on. I want to show you how fast it heats up, and then I'll talk about all of the modes over here. So we're gonna just twist this up. So we're already on the air fry mode, which is the hottest mode. We're gonna just turn this down on the first setting down here, which is stay on. So if you guys wanted to, you guys could keep it on this mode on warm, which I really like. So if you guys have a bunch of food or leftovers and you're not too sure if anyone wants seconds, you guys could just stick it in here on warm for a little, and it won't go off until you guys manually change it. Down here we have different toasting options, so you guys could select that gauge there depending on how toasty you like your toast. And then over here we have our timer going up to 30 minutes. Up on the top we have a really wide range, so of course we already have that warm mode. And just while I'm noticing, I can already feel the heat coming off of this thing. So we have 250 degrees through 450 degrees right there. So you guys could bake with this thing, you guys could broil, toast, and then the air fry mode that I was talking about earlier. We do have a light up here that lets you know it is on, and as soon as I turn this off, we should go ahead and see the light turn off as well. The air fryer does come with some legs down here to keep it up off the ground, so all of the heat is going to be away from your counter. We also have a really big handle, and I like that it's this big because it keeps your hand away from all the hot metal, and this does not get hot. So this is what it sounds like when it's on. You guys could probably just faintly hear the fan, and when you turn the fan off, you could basically hear nothing. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and see how fast it takes to get that toast pretty burnt, and I'll get back to you guys and I'll let you know exactly how long it took. All right guys, so it has only been about a minute and a half, and this toast is already looking pretty toasted. So I would say this thing heats up probably faster than a normal toaster, which I think is pretty cool. I've usually used the standard toaster oven where you stick the toast down and it shoots up when it's done, but this is also a really good option, and you guys could still fit up to 4 slices of toast, or of course you guys could put a personal sized pizza in there. The opening of this toaster oven is approximately 10.5 inches, and we're gonna go ahead and get that bread out of there before it catches on fire. So overall, we've been super happy with this air fryer slash toaster. Like I was saying earlier, the main reason we got this was to just clear up counter space, and it definitely does the job. So with that being said, that's it for a really quick review of the Black+Decker Crisp and Bake.